This is a magazine review of Downbeat. Well, a couple of issues of Downbeat. Now these were picked up at a sort of market for next to nothing, a couple of pence. And they were formed pieces, of course, as well. But they're great period pieces, 1954, and the other ones on the show, 1955. This one is completely formed pieces, but it does have some lovely... You see, these are sort of things that are great. You've got all these adverts. Now, I have no idea. Beulah Swan, Simon's Twins, or Siemens Twins, Chris Connor. I love her records. Absolutely brilliant. Bert Bryson, Ray Mino? I'm not certain. However, it's got lots and lots of... The 90s also got lots and lots of articles, obviously, of the period, so you can read all about the various... This one's slightly odd format, that it's sort of... Anyway, you've got like Birdland there, Birdland, Just Corner of the World. So Martin trumpets there. And you got, here's a guide to the top 54 records, jazz releases, etc. And also loads of pictures all the way through. Now I'm going to show the other ones a lot easier because they're not falling to pieces. This is a 1955 one, and this has obviously got Sammy Davis Jr. on the front, and then you've got this Hall of Fame at the back. However, not being a particular super jazz expert, I know a few of the names, but many of the names I've never heard of. So I will have to admit that. Also, I love these sort of things. It's got an advert for the guitars here. And also these sort of things, which I think are just great because it actually shows the various album covers. And I love Sarah Vaughan, got C. Brown there, Maynard Ferguson, and so on and so on. Dina Washington. And then you've got Jazz at the Philharmonic. Other ones there. Also some of these lovely other ads as well. I love the ads in old magazines and newspapers, certainly from the 50s. They are just so, obviously it's all in black and white, so it's but some great little articles as well, obviously of the time. So you've got a variety of people, many of course, most of these people I have no idea who they are. Some do, but some I don't. And you've got there Billy Butterfield on the front there, and that one's December 14th, 1955, so nearly Christmas time. Obviously mentioning, not very Christmassy to be honest, the issue, but it does, has a little section in the back, in the middle I should say, upbeat. So Daniel Bernard, Earl Bates, and also things like this as well. The Hollywood Saxophone Quartet, just a lovely advert there for their album and premiere thing. And also things like here, you've got Concert Hall Jazz, first release, you've got a long list of all the variety of people there. Of course, more albums there all the way through. See all the drummers. And also something like here, Guys and Dolls, obviously Frank Sinatra even gets into the magazine. And then you've got some adverts at the back for various Lips Are Sore, Where to Go. You've got also the concerts, you've got the Strollers, Buddy Rich, jazz photos there. So got some great, I love these magazines, and especially if you can pick them up for next to nothing, even better, because they're just, I think, just great, just for the ads, as well as, of course, just reading what people were thinking at the time about these various albums. It's quite often when you read these histories of various things, obviously it's backdated, so, but when you're reading the actual source material, I think it's really, really nice. So that's just great. Anyway, so that's Downbeat, really interesting magazine, like I say, just to go and check out, and obviously maybe find the copies, maybe you're probably on eBay, I expect there's copies of this sort of magazine. So Downbeat from the 1950s.